Hello. In the previous video, we defined the test score and class size variable, and now we have the variables uh, we need. And I'm going to explain the definition of the variables that we need. So, like among a lot of variables, a few variables are not necessary for our analysis. So I will skip them and I'm going to put it aside. So let's have a look. So first, and it would be better to put it this way. New ID is identification number for a student. So it says like who's who instead of the name. And as sex is the sex of the student, male or female. And race is black, white, and are there any other? Maybe there must be Asian and others. In this case, you may use summary to see what's what. So there are 6 different values from 1 to 6. So there must be 6 different race classifications, and I explained it here. White, black, Asian. Oh, something is wrong. I don't know why. I think it's a typo. I don't know why. What I meant here must be Hispanic, I guess, and Native American and others. So this is the race information, and then as birth quarter and as birth year. So birth year and birth quarter. It's quarter and year. So for identification problems, so to keep the private information private, the date is not given, I think. That's the reason why only quarter, the information is given up to quarter. Also, the quarter level data is important at this time because remember, they are kindergartners. They are 5 years old or 6 years old. So a quarter difference causes a big difference in their development. So that's why they include quarter. and here, star K, star 1, star 2, star 3 are whether they participated in the project at each grade. So at the kindergarten level, if a student participated in the project, then yes, otherwise no. But some students fall out of the STAR project for some reason, maybe moved out of the district, or I don't know, maybe they do not respond to the survey. So for example, this student participated as a kindergarten in the kindergarten year, but did not participate here. And there is another student who participated in only for 2 years, and then no. And there are some students who attended all 4 years. And then these 4 variables are class type. As you know, there are 3 different class types: regular, aid, and small. And of course, the class type is randomized every like it's not randomized. It's randomized at the kindergarten level, and then it's assigned throughout the 4 years as long as they remain in the program. So, for example, this guy was assigned to a regular. It's hard to see what it is. So regular class and dropped out. And so these guys also regular. And here is a guy who remains in small. By the way, there are some guys who switch between regular and small like this, and I don't know what happened. Maybe this may be possible. So it happens. And there are some guys who participated in kindergarten and no in the first grade, and then came back in the second grade. So did these things happen? And there are additional information about school type, whether it is rural or suburban or urban, and HDEGK is the highest degree of the teacher. If the teacher has a master's degree or bachelor's degree or anything further, master plus. And what else do we need? These variables are not used in our analysis. So, excuse me. This is test score, reading test score, and this is math test score. So they are non-standardized score, and we used these two scores to calculate a standardized percentile score. So it's scaled between 0 and 100. So that's calculated later. So we do not use them right now, or like in our analysis, because we already used those two test scores to define a new score, P score. P score is like this. P standardized with a different scale. And then here SESK is whether a student is eligible for free lunch. So this is if eligible for free lunch, that means the student family income is below a certain level. So that is that. And then what else? And here, this variable is the school identifier. School identifier means so the first go up here. The first student attended school number 22. I don't know which school this is, but so each school has its own identification number. So what we can tell here is this guy and this guy attended the same school, school 33. I don't know where that is, but they attended the same school. So if there is some unobserved characteristic specific to the school, then these two students will share the same characteristics. So we may bundle, like say this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy attended the same school. And these guys attended like 56, which is different from 33, but these two guys attend the same school. So that's how we use those information. And did I miss something? Oh yeah, earlier. So here, this is the teacher's experience. The variable starts with T is for teacher variable. So teacher's experience is 3 years, 6 years, and 11 years, 13 years, like that. And the last letter in the variable name is the grade of the student. So this means the total experience of the teacher in the kindergarten year. And this is the kindergarten teacher's race. Also black, white, like that. And those variables are defined for the first grade teachers and second grade teacher, third grade teacher. So these are the variables we will use. We use kindergarten level data. So usually because we at the kindergarten level, we have the most students participate in the program. So our analysis is based only on the kindergarten information. So this is kindergarten class type, and this is the kindergarten test score, and this is the kindergarten free lunch eligibility, kindergarten. So all the things are based on kindergarten. So kindergarten school identification number. And as I said in class, what we are going to do here is, so we are going to now, in the next step, we are going to define dummy variables. The dummy variables are required for, say, sex and race. There are 6 different race categories. So we are going to split them into 6 categories, can define 6 different dummy variables. So we are going to do that. And also class type, there are 3 different types. So we will define dummy variables based on that. And also school identifier. Depending on the school, I don't know how many schools there are. Let's see how many schools in the data. There are 80 different schools. There are 80 different schools, so we are going to use 80 different dummy variables. So we are going to do that in the next video. So in this video, I explained the definitions of the variables. So see you later.